fish and fries.
Float somebody aboard him?
We'll get a shot of him starting up the motor, eh?
Yeah.
And then when he falls in, who's going to take a video of that?
Push them out there.
Okay, here you go. Gracious, I can start snamagan too.
Yeah. I learned from my mum by watching her.
Tanti mana giviji?
Across the lake.
Beaver River? That's it. That's it. Wesh good.
Water was wavy out there.
I know.
I had to pull 2 boats pulling that net. Made it heavier.
Muy vego coffee in the corner, what they all shoot the man. Thank you all.
Commercial.
Before Fergus, eh?
I was over there last month. He was doing commercial fishing over there.
What did he put? So that sleep it. Yeah, and we stess. We stess kids.
Go show me how to fill it too.
When I thought.
He actually come and help you.
Time to later blinks.
Probably went to north side.
Okay.
Around that area.
Okay.
I have a canopy over there. Tent stand.
There's a weight.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah.
I was wondering who the hell this was from, eh?
Yeah.
I thought Charlie brought it.
Well, it's the only one. I was going to go pitch up my tent yesterday, but I should pitch it up before I go, eh?
Get that spot to read.
Uh-huh. Sunday can pick up easy.
Who's taking pickerel home?
Robert, did he?
Ja, sen har jag det inte här. No,
Fish fry across,
Yeah.
ugly.
You think about us and you're eating.
Yeah,
yeah, no,
for
I
sure.
went to see them last time. Skocha in your park. You want, yeah. I'll pitch up my tent today. First I'll pack up a eh?
Oh, we should go driving there then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Then you guys can just leave from there.
exactly.
Okay, I'll see you guys over there. Okay.
Ah, well. I guess I'm having pickerel before I go, eh? The man of no, son. The man of Satyan.
You'll have to split them on last.
One
I'll
of
have
my
a little bit.
sisters, I know. We all, if we get that, he always asks for fish.
Oh, yeah.
Every time when I go, I'll take a little.
Yeah. How good is that?
Kuya, di ko tapos.
Now we have to do an interview now. You have to tell me the story about your life, where you were born, who your parents are, how you learned. We can do that at the office, eh?
Yep.
Okay. Sige tuta. Lulus kaya ito. Ang talaga kaksiwan, lulus to yan eh.
Kaya sa namin nag-repeat of fish.
Ei was tahtamassa nyt peihän. Kun ei se semmoinen ne ustuvo. Ei kun sitä tuksia tämmöisen peitsiä. Te pihtsigi on uvava.
Goodness, yes. The other day when Darren went for Saranyat, for 3 hours, two boxes.
Oh, yeah. Uta?
What's that?
Ah.
The main spot. Usually by the main spot. Show you what that.
Ja, wat veel. En ook. Ja, is maar. Je mag wel goed aan.
There's hardly any suckers in
Maar hier, weet je, wat. Zeg wat ik. Wat is zo big a piece aan? Wat is er go get some walleye? Wat is die big at? Wat big je big dit op het tahoe? Holy crap, die is Llegó Maguino que Tasquino. Amigo Ansigua, we tapmanan. Mr. and Mrs. Clayton David Mccallum. What done sa to you, Clayton?
Good. We woke up too early this morning. A windy day. Got a few pickerel today. Pretty windy, pulling 2 boats. And this is Tamara, my wife.
Hello. David, Clayton David, could you tell us where you were born and who your parents are?
Well, my parents was in Mccallum, and I was raised up in that bush in Beaver River. I'm not sure how many years. We're across for quite a while. We moved places to find a good fishing spot. And then got older, we all moved town. Started school.
So when you were living in Beaver River, do you remember what year that was?
I'm not sure. I was like 12 years old. Must have moved to town when I was like 16.
What year were you born?
I was born in 1972, November 30th.
In Isla Lacrosse?
Not across yet.
But you were raised in Beaver River.
Yes.
When you remember, was there lots of people living at Beaver River?
Yes, there's quite a bit of people. There are houses all over. There's like 8 houses there. My grandma, my aunties, uncles. It's nice out there.
What was the living like?
It was nice. It was fun. When we got older, we just got up to town and we never went back.
How did you make your living at Beaver River?
It was like commercial fishing. My dad was a milk rancher for Lake Fred Derbyshire.
But you made your living off the land, eh?
Mostly off the land, yes. A lot of moose hunting, duck hunting, fishing.
Today when you were filleting the fish, you were doing a pretty good job. So are those some of the things that you learned?
Yes, just by watching my mom. I've been filleting for about 10 years now, so used to it. And my wife here, I've been teaching her for about a year now. Getting good at it. Pretty soon I don't have to do any fish, she'll do it all.
But that was something that you learned from your parents.
Yes, I watch them. I watch my mom every day make them. So I decided to try it out, and it took me a while to learn. It took me about a year to get the hang of it.
Could you tell us how you were taught how to set a net and go lift it and get the fish?
Well, we had no choice to fish or to help my dad out. There was hardly any fishermen out there to help him. So I decided to help him that one day, and he taught me. It was hard at first. It took me about a week to learn. Good teacher. Now I'm showing my wife same thing, what I learned. She had one set a net by herself the other day. She told me she didn't need me anymore. I was happy.
Caught more fish than you did.
So when you catch the fish and then you fillet them?
We filleted, yeah. We've been looking for suckers, big small fish for about a month now. Hardly any suckers out there. Water has been too warm. I don't know if they're in the deep or they're gone.
But you caught lots of walleye today.
It's only little for me. Usually we catch like 50, 60 to it overnight. When I've been too windy, you go sit further in the lake.
So do you like this kind of living?
Yes, I enjoy this. I enjoy filleting, catching fish. I don't have to use my fishing rod anymore. I use the big hook.
And how do you cook the fish?
We usually deep fry, or we grind them up and make fish patties, fish cakes. We usually try everything different.
And your parents?
About my parents.
They do any cooking for you?
Well, usually my mom cooks, yeah, but they prefer me, I cook. They always tell me a good cook is to come in. My mom likes deep frying her fish all the time. She makes little fish balls. Those are good.
Mm-hmm. So this is the way that you survived most of your life.
Yes.
And still surviving.
It looks like it's a very good life, eh?
Yes, healthy.
When you're out in the bush, there's always something to be done. It's never bored. We even started a garden out up in Cross. Hopefully it'll be done soon.
Mm-hmm.
Next month we start picking our potatoes.
Those fish look pretty big, eh?
Yeah, they're good size. Medium ones are better to eat than the bigger ones. And things like water, the bigger ones. And fish when we eat the fish. And snare rabbits once in a while. We tried feeding her a squirrel, she didn't like it.
Try to live off the land as much as we can. Try not to get as much processed food into our lifestyle. Like the garden, we have our fresh potatoes grown by ourselves. Try not to use as much oil or lard, water to cook meals with. Just trying to live off the land and teaching the younger youth to get into that way of carrying on. We've taught our kids that to use moose meat and as a meal instead of processed meats instead, whenever they get a chance to.
What do you like the best about living off the land?
Just enjoyment. It's fun being out in the bush, peaceful. Really enjoy doing something, calling them in. That's what I was trying to show her. I haven't called one in yet. Not one of these days.
But what is not fun is going to the bathroom and meeting up with a skunk. That happened to me one morning. I went running back into the house. The skunk was right beside the bathroom.
She was cooking Levi, a big bear came by the window.
Yeah. We had a few surprise visits from animals out in the bush.
So everything about the bush life is good for you?
Yes, enjoy it.
It's fun, quiet.
So, one of the things you have to put up with is windy days when you're summer fishing.
Windy days and the wet.
What's your best food? What's the best kind of food?
Well, my best food is fried moose meat. Or deep fried pickerel. It's good. Mostly moose meat is good.
Today when you were making the fish, you didn't throw much away.
No, usually she takes the pickerel cheese, but there wasn't much. Usually we get about 40, she takes them all. And she fries those up as like popcorn chicken. Those taste good.
So when you were living in Beaver River, what was it like?
Well, in our younger days, it was fun. We got a lot of things to do there. Play in the bush, climb trees, go swimming, go paddling around, shoot the little birds, slingshot. A lot of things to do there. Some days I miss being out there. I try going back there as much as I can. We've been out there for about a month, being here, cats, staying up there. Peaceful.
So fishing is a pretty good life, would you say?
Yeah. Commercial fishing is good money on there. But nowadays, you only fish for a week and it's shut down.
There's so much fish out now.
Yeah, too many pickerel.
When you were growing up, was it like that? Was there lots of fish?
Oh no, it used to last for 3-4 months. Nowadays it's 1 week. There was hardly any fishermen then. Now today there's lots of fishermen.
So how old are you today?
47.
And you've been raised and lived off the land all those years.
Yes. I learned lots out there.
Did you ever feel like you wish you would have did something else?
No, I enjoyed out there. Wish we had summer jobs for fishing out there and I'd live out there.
So from spring to spring, this is how you live.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Spring to spring. We usually stay out there in the winter. Before it thaws out, we move to town. When the ice is all done, we all head back across. Well, a few of us used to go enjoy it out there, do a bit of work, clean up. Still got a lot of cleaning. We had to tear that whole house down. Still burning that. We have to wait till it snows so we don't start a fire, forest fire.
What else do you do besides being a fisher and a trapper?
Well, I started a job at the restaurant as a cook. And she's training me now after I trained her. I'm usually doing roofs, shingles. That's the job I enjoy. It's all right, it's hot.
Will you ever change your life?
No, I enjoy this life.
We like to be jack of all trades. If you need a job, we're two as one. We usually help each other. If someone doesn't know one thing, then we help, and if they don't know, then the other person helps out. So that's how we usually learn, helping each other. When I first learned how to winter fish from him, I didn't know that we had to put down the line in the fishing hole. I had left them out, and okay, it wasn't really cold, it didn't freeze the net to ice. But that was my first year and I learned from there now on how to,
Maybe shit.
yeah, maybe shit. But I've learned a lot from my husband, how to hunt, fish, live off the land. I didn't know nothing when I first met him. I didn't even know how to chop a log. But I've learned a lot of him and my father-in-law and mother-in-law. They've taught me a lot how to even make bannock out in the fire line, how to survive out there without having power, running water. I've learned a lot from them, how they lived out in the older days. And I've cherished all the stories that they have told me, how they came up and to move to Alacross back. But they still crave to go back into the bush a lot. So that every time they get a chance to go back out there, they go. And I cherish the moments that I see them. We go pick berries with them and do a lot of traditional stuff out across that Beaver River.
So you pretty well have to be able to do everything, eh?
Pretty well, almost, but I'm still in a learning process and I'm still taking as much learning as I can for the traditional life. It's something that's really experience that you can use in your lifetime. If you're stuck out somewhere, natives never stuck.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us today.